As a kid, both my parents and elementary school took me on field trips to learn Indiana history. I was taught that President Abraham Lincoln was a good man, that he ended slavery in the United States and was someone to look up to. And from the ages of 7 to 21 years old, he lived in southern Indiana. Just like me, Abraham Lincoln was a Hoosier, and that meant something to me. And although he had humble beginnings, he became the leader of our country. Even today, I still look up to him as a role model. I am definitely an Abe Lincoln fan. Today, you can visit a memorial at Lincoln City, Indiana that details his life. At Rockport, there's another Lincoln Museum. It even has a piece of furniture built by Abraham and his father, as well as an entire village that recreates the stories of his life while he lived in Indiana. But when I found out that the Log Inn, the oldest restaurant in Indiana, once served Abraham Lincoln in 1844, I had to check it out. The Log Inn is located 12 miles north of Evansville, 1 mile east of US 41 on Old State Road. And if you're a fan of Abe Lincoln, this is a must-stop for you too. Built in 1825, it was an early stagecoach stop, trading post, tavern, and a place to dance. And when Abraham Lincoln was campaigning for Henry Clay, he stopped here for a bite to eat. And as they say, the rest is history. Closed Sundays and Mondays. It's open 4 to 8 Tuesday through Thursday and 4 to 8:30 on Saturday. And when it's open, it is packed. From the moment you enter the front doors, you are surrounded by history. An old post office front is in one of the dining rooms. You'll see an old player piano. In a place where weary travelers stop to take a rest. There's a bar that goes way back. Including an antique cash register. It is surprisingly spacious here and includes several large dining rooms. It even has a second bar. This was made from a huge tree. There's an old upstairs where people caught a dance or some sleep. But the Lincoln dining room was why I came here. It was where Abraham Lincoln, my hero, stopped to eat. To think that the man that grew up poor but became president, saved America, preserved the Union, ended slavery, and as a kid, lived just down the road from here, ate in this room. It feels homey and inviting, much like Abraham Lincoln himself. There is Lincoln memorabilia on the walls. It definitely has a sense of presence, and your imagination is captured. When Abraham Lincoln visited here, to some, he was just another politician, a face in the room. And to others, he was that kid that worked for Mr. Gentry and moved to Illinois. But for sure, southern Indiana was where the rough-looking young boy returned as a more sophisticated man, even wearing a top hat. Whomever chose to sit with him that day, and whatever they said across the table, shared a moment in history. And while they didn't know it, they were sitting with the future president of the United States. As I've traveled across southern Indiana, I've came here for chicken livers and fried chicken at the place my hero ate. And very likely, I'll be back again for some great food, some history, and unmistakable Hoosier hospitality.